Alright, this is Ricky Cairnley Cichlids and we're going live. This is going to be another great video by Ricky Cairnley Cichlids. If you look up here in the back here, you can see some artwork by my sister. It's pretty cool. It's a cat. Let's get a closer view of that. Let me flip this around. You see enough of me already, so let's flip it around. Alright, if you look right there, there's a cat. The scuba diving gear is looking great. A little bit more artwork. My sister does some great artwork of fish-related artwork. It's looking pretty cool. I have a lot of other ones I haven't put up yet. So now as we're trying to get some people on here, I'm going to show you the D2 Offspring. Now I'm going to see if it will show the actual fins. We can get some close enough to the screen. They'll have to probably swim up and get in the light. Let's see if I can't zoom it. That's the first time I've tried to zoom. So it may be a few weeks before we can see that. Let's see if we can get some of these over here showing up here. Look on the top dorsal fin for the double dorsal fin. See if we can get any of them to swim up in the higher up in the water column. I'm trying to use my hand here. Well, it's not working. We still have about 50 of them in there, and maybe a few weeks. Here's some closer ones. There. Let's see. Can you see the double dorsal fin there? I'm not seeing them too good right there. Yep, probably are. So I'm going to show you what I've been feeding these guys. What I feed almost all my peacock fry. It's pretty neat. It's just algae wafers. I got my food ready here, my crab meat. I've got my algae wafers. I'm going to put in an algae wafer. We're coming back to that. But I'm going to show you, see this snail pile right here? This is where an algae wafer used to be. They come in there and they eat up all the old debris and food that's left from them eating. Hey, there's Kylie. How you doing, Kylie? Alright, we'll drop it in there. Give that a couple of minutes. We'll come back to it and see them covered over. Alright, now you may have not watched my other videos on the DragonKnight Peacocks. Basically what a DragonKnight Peacock is a peacock that's been bred with an OB. And there it's in the back by the heater. It's got black on its face. There we go. Now it may not look impressive right now, but in the future that one's going to look like Starburst with a black face. And I'll be taking him and breeding him. I'm pretty sure it's a male. If you look, there's coloration on the dorsal fin, on the anal fin there, and it looks like already has egg spots. So I'm pretty sure this is a male. So it will be bred back with another OB, and then that will start the design of the DragonKnight Peacocks. And there's one more in here. I'm not seeing it right now. But these are all, this used to be mixed with a dragon blood and all the fish that are with D2. So these offspring have mated with all the females that D2 is mating with now. So, they'll be unusual. There's actually some here, like this one right here has got a black spot above the eye, and it wasn't mated with an OB. I just done so many mixtures in the past my breeding, so that one may be pretty cool too. So it might be in my breeding program as well. If you see it right there, look above the eye. Let me get a little bit closer. Let me see if it'll turn around. There we go. See it? How's the video quality? Is it pretty good? Basically, this aquarium only has a sponge filter. It's doing, pretty good. So now we're going to take you to the what most people have been wanting to see, and that is the Icebreaker Offspring. All right, there's one of them right there. Check out that fish. He's looking amazing. There's two in here. It's this one right here. That's Icebreaker Offspring. And the other one is right here. Now it's coloring up just as well. So these are all going to be in an all-male tank eventually. Then we have this one. This one's a offspring. Let me get my finger there. Of Starburst. And it's going to be looking like Starburst as well. So I decided not to keep some of my stunning fish. I mean, not to sell some of my stunning fish, but to keep them. So they're going to be in an all-male aquarium very soon. There's a little bit of glare, but you can see that fish there. It's a better angle. Look at that. Look at that show up. All that blue. Looks pretty good. Now what I've done with this aquarium, which is pretty cool, is I've added a Matten Filtration. Now it's done a little bit differently. I took the particles where I trimmed off some of my main Matten filters from my bigger aquarium. So there's actually 4 sections here to make this Matten Filtration. I didn't waste anything. I was able to make another filter out of what I had left of that. So that's pretty cool. Look at that. Now, because I'm having an all-male aquarium, I will be doing a little bit more raising of the icebreakers and breeding of them. And I'll be putting them in the tank so y'all can check them out. Does anybody have any questions? I'm not sure who's on here besides my niece. Now check out this one. I haven't shown this one. This is a sunset peacock. This one right here. You look right there. That's a sunset peacock. It's pretty exciting with those. There's different variety of those, different looks to them. So I'll be doing some breeding experiments with those. Now over here, if you click over here, this is where I do all my everything that I'm doing. Let's see here if we can get it to work here. Seeing if I can get a live stream on my computer. Not looking like it's doing it. Well, anyways, Escape. Hey, Ricky Fish looking great. Good. This is where I do all my work here. My little glass desk. If you come over here, you'll start to see 2 aquariums I want to show you. My baby frontosa tank. You see the baby frontosas in the back. Let me get a little bit closer. They're growing pretty big, pretty fast. About 3/4 of an inch right now. There's about 40 of them. Doing good. I've increased the size of the filter with this one right here when I was changing out to Matten Filtration. The Nubis are doing good. If you want to, I'll show you all the feeding of these fish with some artificial crab meat. I'm not really sure what you want to see. Just ask me a question. Thank you, Kylie. Yeah, they are looking good. So let's go over here to this tank. This is another frontosa aquarium. And they are showing some excellent blues. Now let me get my body in here so I'm blocking some of the glare. I could turn off the light. Let me turn off the light. Alright, there we go. I want you to see up here at top. Look at that flow coming from there. That's from a Matten Filtration. You can buy that foam for $12 off of eBay. Look at it go. That's good flow. That's using air power. Now I did paint the back. Cichloscape wants to know if I painted the back of this aquarium. Yes, I did. If you see right there, I actually had a filter piece that rubbed on it, so it's very easy to rub that off. I did take the time to paint it, but in the future I've decided to use trash bags behind them, black trash bags, because it's so easy to rub off. Because I spent several hours getting this painted and then moved in here, so it's kind of disappointing it rubbed off so quickly. Now these guys are looking good. These are from Spyro and Toe. Got great coloration on them. The Matten Filtration's only been going for a few days, so it will be a while before it really kicks in. Now I want you to look down this aquarium. Look at that flow right there. That's from a Matten Filtration. There's actually 2 outlets here. If you look in the back, you see the flow from that one. So let's look at this aquarium here. This has got some amazing looking Cichloscape. I may have to try the black trash bag idea. Yes, it's really cheap, you know. And I don't even use tape. I kind of put it under my back of my lids, and it holds it pretty good. It's cheap, easy to clean. If they get dirty, you can just replace them because they're so cheap. So these guys are looking really good. Really good. Look at the blues in them. Coming out good. Now the Matten Filtration has only been changing this aquarium for 4 days, and it usually takes about 3 weeks to really kick in. But you can tell that they're real relaxed and doing good in this aquarium because how their blues are really showing up. I'm going to do a little bit of a feeding video because this is my live videos have been doing really well. I don't have a lot of participants because some of the times I have to do them, but afterwards I'm getting a lot more views from my live feed. But I did have more participation in previous weeks on the live video. So we'll do a little quick video segment of some feeding on the peacocks, and then we'll cut it short. Do you have any questions? I'm not sure who's here besides Cichloscape and my niece. Anybody else? Alright, let's go to the peacock aquarium. Let's get some artificial crab meat in there. So if you have any suggestions for videos or any questions, now's the time to ask. We're going back here. We got picked up a few more viewers. We're looking at the Icebreaker Offspring. These 2 fish right here. Let me get my finger in there. That one and that one. Look at them. They just look amazing. We're about to feed them. We also have a Starburst Offspring here. We have a bicolor lab. It's a lab that's yellow on top and then white on the bottom. As far as fish, Kylie, I think it's probably, close to a maybe 500 fish, if we count all the babies. So I'm not really sure, but I would say several hundred for sure. Look at them go like crazy on that. That's artificial crab meat. If you haven't tried it, try it out. I've not had not one viewer say that their fish did not like the artificial crab meat. They've always loved it. So if you haven't tried it, give it a... Alright, Milan's here again. Thank you, sir. So that's why I like to do the videos this time. I'm getting some of my European viewers in here. So that's cool. I don't know if Serbia is considered European or not, but that kind of area over there allows them to watch this video, where if I had it late at night they wouldn't be able to do it if I had it early in the morning. So you can get this from Walmart, Supercenter, most grocery stores. I really haven't seen anybody tell me that they couldn't get it in their area. Artificial crab meat must be pretty popular worldwide. If you see here, like, look at that guy right there. He's got the big piece in his mouth. There's a big piece in that guy's mouth. Look at that one right there. So the grocery store, the meat department of the grocery store is the best place to get that from. Let's try to keep the icebreaker in here. So the icebreaker's got a big mouthful. Look at them, they all have big chunks. They don't want to give it up, so they keep a big bite on it. Now Starburst, if you look there, it looks like it's holding, but it's just got food in his mouth. So that's pretty cool. Get a little bit more view on the Icebreaker Offspring. So this is like the office room. This is where I do all my work as far as for YouTube. So if you're liking my live streams, they'll rotate. Whenever I have my next days off, then I'll be able to do another room. So I'll be going through 3 rooms, a rotation of 3 rooms. So you'll see these guys in another live stream in about 3 weeks. Now I may occasionally do a regular video with my camera in between times, but as far as a full tour of the room, it'll be going on every 3 weeks. Milan of Serbia. Now let's just give a small look at this one eating here, and then we're going to cut it off. We don't have too many participants today, but it's kind of an odd time, but I got some things I needed to do. Now look at them eating right there. Going to town. Now you can, break it up, but I like to see them go towards it in a feeding frenzy. Look at them tear into it. Now they'll really pig out. That's the reason why I only feed them once every other day on this artificial crab meat. They love it. There's less waste in the water. So if you haven't tried it, try it out. Does anybody have any questions for me? I want to see anything in this room again. I can show something a little bit more close up if you all want. If not, I'm going to end it here in just a minute. Alright then, thank you all for stopping by and checking out my live stream. I can't have them just at a regular set schedule because of my retail schedule. So, I'll have to be doing them on my days off. It won't be a certain day during the week. So just look out for my live streams, and thanks for joining. Please don't hold back on the questions. Now, I don't know if that was Sicklescape. See you, Ricky Fry, looking great. Thank you. Alright, thanks for joining in. Thanks for all the thumbs up. And see you, Kylie. And until next time, this has been Ricky Kennerly, Cichlids, where fish swim.